Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rechakadash. Double honors to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Well T-Sound Doctrine. Strong Shalom to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Elias Kakam, Great Millstone, Cleveland. Lord willing, back with another edifying lesson through the Spirit. Real quick, you can go on X, formerly known as Twitter, and check out this video itself. I'm not gonna play it. You know how YouTube be. You know how E get down. But essentially, the dude who was holding the camera is confronting his wife about cheating, and she will not let him go. And this is why us as men, especially men of Great Millstone, we tell you to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And we quote the Apostle Paul, you know, it would be better if you be single. If you're burning, by any means. But even those of us who have wives, be as though as if you had none. Because you're not going to get your Sarahs, your Judas, your so-called righteous women on this side. Now, if you got a situation and this don't apply to you, then it don't apply to you. But bring out a few precepts. This is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 25. Verse 23, it says, a wicked woman abateth the courage. That word abate means to put an end, to grow less, to diminish in power or influence. So a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. So a wicked woman, the scriptures are comparing that to a devastating blow. Something that could make a strong man, weak. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through we all die. We can read about that in Genesis, the 3rd chapter. Satan beguiled her, he mind fucked her. And through that trickery and deception, Adam fell. And we're suffering it as a nation to this day. Verse 25, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. So, society deems it controlling, narcissistic, misogynistic. When you tell your woman, hey, don't wear that. I know how men think. And even the slightest bit of cleavage can drive somebody crazy and lead you to commit spiritual adultery. And when we say, hey, don't do this, don't do that, when we hold you accountable for how many partners you had, how many rods you had in you. This is a scripture that we think about. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. You can't just do what the hell you want to do. Verse 26, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Right. And for all you who are gung-ho on the law and you negate the importance of Yahweh Shai, this is the perfect way to handle that situation now in 2024. If she is hindering you from serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, if she is doing things that could potentially lead you in jail or get physical, then you put her away so you can continue to strive for the kingdom. It's also in the law. I'm going to read the Exodus and the Deuteronomy and then close out with the Leviticus. It says, thou shalt not commit adultery. Exodus 20:14. That is plain. The same chapter also talk about not coveting. That's a sacred act. The unison between a man and his woman. And not corny like Esau, the matrimony, the ring. We're talking about the spiritual aspect because the scriptures compare Israel to a lovely and comely and delicate woman. And a crime that we did, committing adultery, is worthy of death, but the Lord took us back. Just something to keep in mind. It's always a spiritual and a physical aspect that you have to look at. Deuteronomy 5:18, neither shalt thou commit adultery. And the penalty is right here in Leviticus 20:10. It says, and the man that committed adultery with another man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. And then people wonder why so many crimes of passion on the news. People wonder why, you done took out that bitch and the dude she was cheating with. It's the spirit. The spirit is bearing witness. And now in 2024, the year that Jacob's Trouble is hopefully popping off, we're going to see more and more of what society is like when you women don't have Esau to call on. We're going to see what society is really like when you're wearing those revealing outfits. And not only has a man encountered you who hasn't ate in a couple days, but that's the same nigga you turned down. The same dude who inboxed you every day, 365 days a year. There's nothing stopping him. And we not condoning anything. We just making these things plain upon tables. We're letting you know that this is a near future. And that if you don't have the hedge of protection via Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, these are some things you're going to have to suffer. Particularly talking to women because the context of the video. And this is the average American woman. People will spend hours online, days, not necessarily not concentrated amount of time, but spend a lot of time praising this activity. You go, girl, you do what you got to do. Feminism, blah, blah, fucking blah. Whole time she is off. She's completely off. And then to make matters worse, he's trying to be smart and think a couple steps ahead. All he want to do is get his clothes and go. And this bitch is blocking the dryer. That is a wicked woman. So Lord willing, this was edifying. Until next time, shalom.